What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Roblox video. So as you guys saw, the last video was crazy. We traded off so much stuff and everything like that. We've completely changed our inventory pretty much. We have Messer and Rex now, and we got rid of a couple Arctic Commandos. These are but they're fine. I'll be able to trade them off, I'm sure. And then we got a whole bunch of different stuff like that. Kind of for Domino Crown's completely crashing, but it is what it is, and yeah, I don't really care, honestly, because I have 100,000 Robux to spend soon, so that's going to be a super fun video. Yeah, guys, we're going to get right into it. I think I did trade off a counterfeit Domino Crown in the last video for like 75k like 3 times, so I at least traded off a few of them before it crashed, so I'm okay with just having one. Honestly, I like it for looks, and I'll probably just wait to trade it unless we get an OP offer, or I'll just wait to trade it until it raises back up. I actually did want to show you guys, there's this new item. I'm sure you guys have seen it probably, but it's like a really, it was limited, and they made the limited stock, first off, way too high. But I think this thing still, even though it has so many stock, has a lot of potential. I really wish the stock was like 500 and not 1,000. But I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to go through a few more trades here. We'll go to about 200 trades, and I'll go show you guys it. Honestly, I think it looks super good. It's just a super good looking item. But the stock was so high, and the price is very high for a 1,000 stock item, first off. There's no timer on it, so it literally has to sell out, which I think is really stupid. I think that they should have put like a 2-day timer on it, maybe. Honestly, I think it has potential even with 1,000 stock to do really well, because I think it just looks that cool, and I think you guys will agree with that it looks that cool. All these trades have been bad so far. This one's pretty good. I'll take this one, but yeah, I'm gonna show you guys that. Like I said, when we get to 200, I think it's honestly a super dope item, but yeah, we'll check it out in just a minute. But we're gonna keep going with these trades here. Yeah, someone sent me this picture on Twitter, right? And there's these random little plebs just trying to roast me, like in this random Discord server, like they know what they're talking about. They're like, oh, Lonnie had 7 million value last year, now he has 6 million. Well, I had 7 million first off before Frigidus took the worst tank ever. That thing is going for like 4.5 million now, first off. And these guys are like, oh, Lonnie doesn't know what he's talking about. But guys, if you look back at my trades, in my trade history, I literally profited, first off, 1.20 million Robux in 1 year from trading. And these little plebs think that they're going to talk a bunch of crap, like they know what they're talking about, when they're probably poor and don't have more than like a classic fedora. Like, they have no idea what they're talking about. And I really do wish I could ban their users from the channel, but they don't. You know what? Honestly, I think they're just jealous that I have way more value than them and that I can make money off YouTube. But that's just what you're going to get when you have a YouTube channel. People are going to try to roast you, but you have to remember that they're just losers. So I'm sure you're reading this and you probably feel bad about yourself as is, and you should. You're probably listening, and first off, you should feel bad about yourself because you're probably a loser in real life, to the guys who were saying that in the comment section. So honestly, you probably have no social life. You're probably weird. You're probably creepy. And that's why you try to roast just me. I'm sure you try to roast other people. It doesn't bother me, first off. It doesn't bother me at all, because I have had thousands upon thousands of hate comments. And I honestly think they're funny. I do. I think they're funny. I think it's funny that someone takes the time out of their day to try to roast you, when in reality they literally just look like retards, and it just shows that they're jealous of what I have. So honestly, I think that part's funny. I really do. Honestly, when I read it, I started laughing out loud because of how ignorant, and it just it was awful, honestly, how stupid they were. They couldn't even form a coherent sentence. So it honestly really doesn't bother me. I think it's pretty funny. Realistically, they're probably 11 years old. So 11-year-olds are gonna act immature anyway. So honestly, that's just how it is. They're pretty stupid. So not 11-year-olds. I'm just saying like the guys are pretty stupid, or the kids that said it. But I just think it's funny, honestly. But I just don't want them to go roast other people who actually will get hurt by it. You know what I'm saying? So these are the wings I'm talking about, and I actually think these have extremely good potential. As you can tell, they look super dope, and I honestly kind of want to buy them just because, like, for the video. I'm going to show you what they look like on a character here. This guy has them on his character. And honestly, they look like really good. Like, these are like really cool. This guy had a 100K wrap. And I think he sold this stuff to get... Honestly, I don't know. But I honestly think these wings are going to do really well, even when they go limited. It's just going to be a matter of time before they do. But they honestly look really cool on your character. So I'm probably going to scoop these up. Honestly, it's only 20,000 Robux, and I'll have that back in like 2 days anyway. Does that person really want to trade 5 Lord of the Voids for... Oh my goodness, dude. I feel bad for that person. Whoever has that, whoever has those 4 Lord of the Voids, dude, I am sorry. But yeah, these kids are like, Lonnie doesn't know how to profit. Lonnie doesn't know how to trade. And it's like, dude, first off, I'm the biggest trading channel ever on YouTube, okay? Secondly, if you look at my chart on the value wise, since like we've got like 3 or 4 million value in the past like 4 months, we've got like 4 mil value. Honest, you can look at the chart, you can. And I have not made 4 million Robux to buy stuff with, maybe 700,000. So maybe I bought like 1 million, so I profited like 3 million just through trading. And they're like, oh, he doesn't know what he's doing. I think, honestly, they just said it because they want attention. They probably want me to notice them because that's just what haters do. They just want attention. They're attention hungry. But I just want to, just for the fact that, like, I'm saying this, like, for any of you guys, if any of you guys are getting, you know, hated on or whatever, or people are saying rude things about you, take it with a grain of salt because they're just jealous and they want something that you have. And that's literally the case 99.99% of the time, because they don't have reasons to hate. And the person who's hating doesn't have love in their life. They have a bad life. And honestly, they're probably just jealous of the success that you have and the happiness that you show. And they're probably a bitter person who's depressed. And realistically, that's just how it is. So if anyone's hating on you, just block them out and just laugh at them. That's what I do. I just laugh at them, and I just say, yeah, dude, you can keep hating from the other side. You can keep hating from the side that's not successful, from the side that hasn't completed any goals, from the side that hasn't completed anything in life, because that's where you're going to stay with that attitude. You're going to stay at the bottom. You're going to stay a loser. You're going to stay a nobody, and that's just what haters are, honestly. So, I mean, that's pretty funny, and I'm sure they're going to watch this, and they're going to be going... And they're going to talk to each other about it and going, oh my gosh, Lonnie's so dumb. But I know inside they're going to be thinking that. They're going to be thinking that they're a loser. Or they're going to be thinking that they haven't accomplished anything. And they're going to be thinking that they're a nobody. Because they actually are. I know you're watching this. And honest to God, I really do feel like you're a complete loser and a complete nobody. And that's just the matter of the fact. Like, you are nothing. Like, honestly. People who are not kind to other people, who are rude, who are mean, you are nobodies, and you honestly don't deserve any kindness, and that's just my honest opinion on it. I really don't like people who are rude or people who are mean to other people, because it's just completely uncalled for and completely unnecessary. So, I mean, that's just that. Yeah, I mean, without further ado, we're not going to talk about the haters anymore, because honest to God, they don't bother me. I just want to make this to kind of help you guys if you have any haters in your life or whatever. So you know how to handle them, you know how to ignore them, you know how to not let it bother you. Because trust me, guys, being on Roblox first off for 10 years, having 110 million place visits, and having a YouTube channel with over 12 million views and 130 plus thousand subscribers, you really know how to brush off hate. I've had thousands upon thousands of comments telling me to kill myself, messages in my Roblox telling me to kill myself, and honestly, I just laugh at them. I report the comments. I get their YouTube channel banned. I get their account deleted. Honestly, it brings me pleasure knowing that they are sad over that. So, I mean, that's just kind of how it is. I think people who are rude and people who treat others badly with intention of harm or to make them feel bad honestly don't deserve any kind of niceness towards them whatsoever. So, yeah. Alright, that's 225 for 220. That is really bad demand, everyone says. So I might just take this trade. I know Clockwork Shades aren't the best, but honestly, like, I don't know. I think they're still 220. They are still 220. I'm still sick, by the way, if you can't tell. But I think I might just take this trade just to trade these off because people keep telling me that they have terrible, terrible demand. So, honestly, I don't know if it's going to go through, but if it does go through, I'll be happy with that. I mean, yeah, so if that went through, I'd be happy. Of course it didn't go through. We rejected due to error. Try to trade them off, but I mean, those don't have the best demand, so if any of you guys have good demand, you're looking to send them to me, go right ahead, because I would accept it, because I'm looking to trade those off for good demand. And if you guys have good demand, you can send it, so, yeah. These are, I don't even know I have these. I really didn't think I had these. I can't even remotely begin to express why those, like, and understand why those are 10,000. I can't. This honestly is such a terrible item to me, but, I mean, if you guys like it, then you guys like it, right? Also, we have a trade video coming later. I'm going to make it at halftime of the Celtics game, I think. So watch every Celtics game, right? So I'm going to make it at the halftime of that. And, yeah, it should go pretty good. So if you guys are looking forward to that, hit the thumbs up button because we got a trade hangout video. I know you guys love the trade hangout videos, so I try to do them. Every day that I make a video where I go through my trades here, I try to go through my trades, I try to go through trade hangout and do stuff like that. Now, Red Domino's 540 and Rex's, I think it's 570, right? It's 570. So I'm just going to decline that first off. Honestly, I'd rather have Rex than a Red Domino crown. I do love, see that's hard though because I really like both items. My favorite colors are red and purple, so it's kind of like conflicted on which one I really want. I do like Dominus's just a bit better though, so it does win out overall. But yeah, and purple, I think purple most days pushes out over red for my favorite color. But then again, some days red is better. Okay, I don't know if something's projected here or something. No, nothing's projected. I mean, Dark Wolf's just kind of bad demand, but it's a small, so it doesn't matter. So I accepted that. If that one went through, that would be a good win. I just accepted that one. I'll accept it again. That was a nice win as well. But I mean, yeah. Honestly, haters don't faze me. I think they're funny, honestly. They just have such pathetic lives that they have to try to hate on other people. And that's, dude, it's fine with me, dude, honest. Okay, so we have potential here to trade off. I know Sparkle Time Fedora hasn't been doing the best, but AC's worse than Sparkle Time. And yeah, we're going to lose some Mad Rap here. But honestly, we could trade off, our last Arctic Commando. Yes, this is going to be the last of the high rap we're going to lose, by the way. So everything else from here should be just like increased. I might counter this honestly because I think I'd rather throw in like, honestly, I think counterfeit's like probably like 55 now. Honestly, I don't know. It's worth 60. Okay. So I countered this and we got 130, 55 and 60. That is a little OP. So he needs to add this. I'm going to send out this trade. If I can get rid of a counterfeit Domino Crown and a Arctic Commando in one trade, that would be honestly what I'm looking for. That would be the goal because I'm trying to finish getting rid of my last bad demand. I think that person was either banned or they lost Builders Club. I don't really feel like checking, but yeah. I mean, that's 16. I think I'd rather keep the hair, honestly, but oh man, those have such good demand. Man, those things keep raising. We're just going to accept it. We're just going to accept it. 38, 41. Right, that'd be a little win there. A little wrap loss, but it's a good win. Okay, Teal Sparkle Time is honestly complete trash, first off. Although I'm going to add this up first and see what this would be. 375. I'm pretty sure Teal Sparkle was 390. But honest to God, Teal Sparkle Time Fedora, I honestly don't even think I'm going to be able to get 390,000 for it. I really don't. I don't think I'm going to be able to get 390,000 for it. They only want 375 in bad demand, but honest to God, Teal Sparkle Time Fedora has the worst demand out of all those times like 6. So even though that would be a value win, I know it's not a smart choice to do. Probably those plebs that were trying to roast me in the comment section would do that trade. In fact, I know they would because they have no knowledge on trading. But that's cool. Okay, that's way too bad demand. Sorry, dude. But anyways, I just think it's funny. It's like the Chris Brown song. He says, like, how can you hate from outside of the club? You can't even get in, and that's a fact. Like, you can't. How can you hate when you're not? You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes sense. I get it. I get it now. I get it. I get it. Dude, you're not getting 1.7 million for a red sparkle. You're smoking crack. I got offered it for 1.5 million, dude. And I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. Zed, thank you for subscribing, bro. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, man. That ain't, no, that was not, no. I'd honestly rather have 3 swords. They just keep raising for some reason. I guess they just have really good demand overall. That's not a one that I want. I mean, that's an upgrade, so I guess I'll take it. Yeah, that's a L. That's a L. That's a L. But I mean, guys, honestly, the egg launcher hasn't even gone for sale yet. The Eggman, I don't even know if it's going to go for sale, honestly. I never even finished getting all the eggs, by the way. So, really nothing I can do there. All right, 8, 50, and 8. I mean, look, I really don't think that's going to go through. But if it does, that'd be cool. All right, Jack recountered this, and I'm going to decline it because I'd rather have Arctic Commando. Sparkle Time Fedora is dropping. At least Arctic Commando is steady. So, I mean, that's where I'm at with that. Like, at least it's a steady item, and it's not bad at all. But, like, Sparkle Time Fedora has been lowering, and AC's been pretty steady around 130k, so that's why I'm just going to leave it at that. I mean, that's a win. We'll have to accept that one. A win is a win, you know, even if it's little. All right, 45, 9 is 56. All right, I mean, yeah, I'd accept that trade. I really like the dog face, but... Oh, the Duke of the Fallen Federation, man, the thing is hideous, bro. Honestly, I feel like it has the worst demand ever. Like, I don't know. Its demand is low. 95, 105. I'm just going to add it up, but I really don't want this trade, honestly. Like, I really don't. 130, yeah. I'm going to decline it. Honestly, though, I want this for my collection because this is one of my favorite items on Roblox, so I'm just going to buy it for my collection to keep. It's one of my favorite items, like I said. So I have a little collection going on, which I could show you guys real quick after this trade video is over. So if you guys want to check that out, stay tuned till the end. I'm just going to show you guys what my favorite hats are and what I'm not planning on trading off and what I'm going to keep because, like I said, they're my favorite hats, some of my favorite hats on the site, and I just really like them. And I've always liked them. It's not like I just randomly started liking them. Like, I liked them as soon as they came out. And when I was poor, I liked these, and I couldn't afford them. So that's another thing. I didn't have enough money to afford them at one point in time, but now I do have enough money. So like I said when we get over 2 million value, which is a long time ago, yes, since I started my YouTube channel, guys, I had 2 million value, so those haters can suck it because we have 6 million now. And I didn't have enough to get my stuff. And I said, once we go over 2 million, I'm going to start collecting my items here. And I've been collecting them, and I think it's going really good, actually. I've got a lot of items that I really enjoy and that I just have to keep, so it's actually really cool. And we only have 40 more trades to go through, and then I'll show you guys what items I've been collecting. And I have, I think, maybe like 8 or 9 items that I've collected. And guys, if any of you have Red Aussie, the Red Ozymandias crown, please send it because I do want that as part of my collection. I might have to buy it. I'm not really sure yet. But, I mean, if that went through, that'd be crazy, Faded. But I don't think it will. He's probably just trolling me like everyone else does. Yep, trolling. That's cool. I mean, guys, we still have 77,000 Robux. So we're going to have a nice buying video soon. I mean, maybe we'll do an eyes closed buying video. You guys seem to really, I mean, that one video got like 140,000 views, which is really, really good. I mean, that's more than even the subscribers that I have. And no one passes how many views they get in subscribers. Like, that ratio doesn't exist. Like, if someone has 1 million subs, most likely they're not going to get 1 million views. If that's the case, then your videos are getting recommended on everyone's channel, which is extremely highly unlikely. Because YouTube has the weirdest algorithm, which people who don't do YouTube don't understand. They're like, oh, you have this many subs, but you're not getting this many views. Your channel's dead. Like, you don't understand. If YouTube's algorithm does not favorite your video, you're not getting views. I hate to break it to you. You are not getting views. And people who don't have a channel can't grasp that. They don't have a smart enough brain to wrap around the fact that just because you have a lot of subs doesn't mean you're going to get a lot of views, and it completely is up to YouTube's algorithm. And if they decide to show your video, if they decide to send notifies out, if they decide to recommend it on other people's videos, it is 100% YouTube, up to YouTube. And honest to God, it's crazy. Like, once in a while, my videos will randomly get, like, they'll randomly get, like, 100,000 views, and most of my videos get between, like, I don't know, 8 and 20,000, and that's when YouTube recommends it to people that I get 100,000 views, and people can't seem to wrap their head around that's how it works, but that is how it works, and I'm sorry if you can't wrap your head around it. Okay, that was just a huge W. 60 and 18, 78 for 85, so we got a really nice win there, and I traded off the counterfeit, so that is a super good last trade right there, you guys. It's actually makes for a really, really good video right there. Yeah, so I want to show you guys some of my favorite hats that I have. Hello, neighbor. That game's, like, dead now. Come on. Come on, the game's dead. Come on. Come on. Come on. I actually kind of want to see what this is. Hello, neighbor. It has some bad ratings. But anyways, some of my favorite hats and items, like I said, I don't want to trade off. First off is Dark Heart. I really don't want to trade that at all because it's one of my favorites. My next favorite here, like value-wise, we'll just go down the list, is Helm of the Sacred Earth. I don't want to trade this. It's part of my helm collection that I have. Well, it's always been one of my favorites. Could never afford it. Same with W's top hat. I don't want to trade that. It's one of my favorites. But I would trade it because it's easy. I just refreshed. Nice. Anyways, that's one of my favorites as well. And then as you guys saw, there was a Crimson Cat's Eye below that. And that is also one of my that's probably maybe one of my most favorite items on Roblox, the Crimson Cat's Eye, for some reason. I mean, it just reminds me of Lord of the Rings, and I love Lord of the Rings. And then Helm of the Frozen North is part of the helm collection. Do not want to trade that off at all. And then we have the dark Cerulean Crown of Ozymandias. I don't want to trade off. I actually want the red one really bad. So if you guys have the red one, please do send me it. I really do want it. And then let me go down here. Another one of my favorite hats is the Happy Time Magic Flower top hat. Not top hat, just the hat. I don't want to trade this off at all. Definitely one of my favorite hats. And then we have to go down more because it's lower in value. Blue Steel Bat Helm. Do never want to trade this off, dude. All time, one of my top 5 favorite hats of all time. And I have 7 of these, so I'm pretty content with that. I get about 90,000 value just in those. So that's pretty good. Crown of Warlords. Man, back when I played Roblox, guys, this is probably 2009, right? I'm grinding trying to get 50,000 visits so I could buy a Crown of Warlords for 50,000 tickets. Because if you don't know, back in the day when Roblox had tickets, for each place visit you would get a ticket. And I eventually got 50,000 tickets. I bought Crown of Warlords. And when you had the Crown of Warlords, guys, take note, this is before Limiteds, years before Limiteds. When you had Crown of Warlords, man, you were considered rich, man, and popular. And I had it, and man, I felt like a boss. Honestly, I felt like a boss. And then I think there's one more down here, unless I traded it off. I think I traded it off. It's oh, it's the Ninja Mask. Awesome. Yeah, that's also one of my favorite hats. But guys, thank you for watching. If you guys are excited for today's trade hangout video, and you guys like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed already, click subscribe and turn on the bell. Click all if you want all notifications because YouTube doesn't send them out. I don't even know, man. YouTube's kind of broken. But guys, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, you guys can follow me on Twitter if you want. The link's in the description, or at Lonnie Adolphson. I know my last name's hard to spell, but the link's in the description. Use that. It's easier. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.